Hello YouTube, I am Ben, or Vertigo. If you want to use my real name or my online moniker, it's up to you. We're in iRacing, we're at Phillips Island, we're driving the VRS Sprint Series, the GT3 cars, we're in the Ferrari here. And this could be fun or terrible, we'll find out. Full disclosure, don't feel super comfortable here. I've practiced a lot and I just can't find the pace. But I figure just sending it on a race where there's sort of a degree of pressure to, I don't know if perform is the right word.
Watch your right, clear on the right.
But there's a level of cautiousness that you don't exercise in practice because there's just a sense of the fact that you're in a race. So I'm gonna take it super easy through here, especially early, until people sort of sort themselves out, whatever.
Jones is now leading.
Brake nice and early here.
Nice one, Ben. Good start. Left side. You're clear on the left.
Sorry, Adam.
There's an incident in turn 6.
Oh. Yeah, see, this you can't replicate that in practice unless you're driving in traffic. Just because your sight lines are clean if you're driving by yourself. Do that lift slightly there. That's why.
There's an incident in turn 12. We think it might be Rainio. P18. The car in front is Weiss. Incident in
Freebies.
It looks like Weiss.
That's why it's always better to just kind of play it safe and take it easy.
Right side. Incident in turn 4. Yellow flag. Hold your line. Right side is clear.
Because you can't get iRating if you're off the track or in the pits. So there's a degree of, I guess it's racecraft or just sort of race awareness and driving with other people. Also, when you're racing, you get a degree of variability with the lines you're driving because of traffic, and that
just done 128.
it's actually helpful, I think, to sort of get a comfort level. Alright, I want to see if we can pull away from Kako behind us here.
16th place. There's an incident in the loop.
Oh, I thought Kako was going to push wide there. He's on the limit. Johnny Kako. Don't totally trust him back there, if I'm being honest. But do you really trust anyone when you're racing?
Okay, Ben. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. New fastest lap for Robertson, 128.13.
Okay, so
Fastest
we've
lap
made it up
for
to what,
Steiger,
15th
128.12.
with the freebies? It's the number 5 car. Honestly, I'm a little surprised in the number 5
Just
car. I
done
don't
130.28.
think I really should be.
There's an incident in the loop. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Another freebie.
Your pit window for refuel will open after 12 minutes and closes at about 33 minutes.
I think I could carry a little more speed through there. This car is extremely quick through those last few turns. The setup is from pure driving school. That thing is just perfect through those last couple turns. I mean, it's
13th place. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
alright. That's, I think, where they get their run and they're going to pass us here. Potentially. Let's see.
Left side. Still there. Clear on the left. There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like it's Rocco. The gap in front has increased to
Alrighty.
4.1.
See if we can get away from Olaf van der Spik. Just kind of dipped into some weird accents there. I wasn't sure entirely what that was. This has not been a good lap for me. At least not a good back half. No kidding, this is a 25 plus car field, number 5 car. Thanks a lot, Iris.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
What the fuck, man? iRacing shenanigans are happening.
Right side. We're clear on the right.
You.
Car right. We are clear on the right. Right side. We are clear on
Thanks,
the right.
Olaf. Not thrilled about that. If you're gonna send it, you better make it stick, pal. I kind of turned into him, but I was trying to get the, like, over-under. And if I just let him...
Jones is leading the race. That's a new fastest lap for Steiger.
Alright, let's see if we can get back. I'll try not to place that entirely on him, I'm not sure
Turn 1.
whose fault that was.
14th. We need quality pace every lap now, mate. There might still be chances here.
If I had gotten a little bit slower, I might have actually been able to come underneath. The problem is that Ferrari was sending it in. It was just sort of a clumsy move. If you're going to do that, you got to have the braking to make it stick.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now
So yeah,
2.2 seconds.
Olaf is a bit quicker than us. I'm just not thrilled to have racked up that 4X. I mean, and that to me felt a little soft for 4X. I know everybody rags on iRacing safety rating. Well, not everybody. Some people do. I should say it's a controversial topic and it's very polarizing. People feel strongly about it. You know, I guess that was fairly heavy contact for GT3 cars. I wouldn't hate if that became a 2X. You know, and a 4X is reserved for legitimately punting somebody. Like, the speed... I wonder how it's computed, if it's like a speed differential thing. The difference in speed at which the two cars are traveling when they contact each other. If it's not based on that, that seems like it would be a good thing to potentially incorporate into the algorithm for car contact. Ah. Being caught. Let's see if we can get away. Well, that helps. Still am feeling like I could potentially brake a little later into there, but not certain.
Incident in turn 11. We think it might be white.
Ooh. Oh my god. My heart just fell out of my chest. There's skid marks on more than just the track now. My lord. I thought I was going to clip the grass and I thought it was gone. That was awful close. Okay, apparently we were fairly quick through there based on the differential.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 2.3 seconds. They're faster than us into turn 4.
Careful, careful here. That was a pretty clinical rejoin. To get back up to speed, rejoin the track at an angle like that, and then get back up to speed. That was darn impressive.
Alright Ben, pit window is open.
But this is my point about, like, even if you're sort of slow and cautious, if you keep it on the track here, because there's not curbs, there's not walls, if you leave the track, you're losing a lot of time, and it's going to be a bit of a pain to rejoin.
That was 129.51. There's an incident in the loop. Yellow flag, watch out.
Check your relative, my friend. Oh, that scared me. I guess they did because they either checked the relative or they saw us on the track.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. incident in turn 12. It looks like Jones.
The other thing I'd say about, alright, that wasn't a great lap. I lost time there. Let's try and get back in the rhythm. Just going slow when you're practicing is valuable. You're just gonna, I shouldn't say going slow, but driving very intent to not leave track limits, go off the track, anything like that. Driving as if it's really important. Like a race, or that there are sort of implications, is going to get just sort of you driving in the way that you need to in order to improve, which is building as opposed to chasing a hot lap. If I'd taken that turn well, I would have got time back, because they also push long. Tires are getting hot. This is probably going to be something everyone's dealing with. Could be the track's actually getting warm. I don't even know if maybe our tires are fine, but I'm guessing one of those two. You all can see the track temp on the relative. I don't have that up. That's only a recording specific interface. So I don't have the track temp readily available, just to save resources on my PC. I mean, I'm doing all of this on one rig, so I don't like have a dedicated recording PC. If I did, then yeah, I'd probably get the bells and whistles, the overlay on my screen as well, or at the very least the track temp and the relative, because that'd be very valuable. But clean UI, head down, eyes forward. Johnny is now back behind us. That felt pretty good. Now Arthur is behind us. That's just a gnarly turn. I mean, it's once the track starts to warm up.
The gap in front is now 3.8. There's an incident in turn 12. It looks like it's Steiger.
Could be a little quicker through there, carry a little more speed. Probably. I mean, I don't want to. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, I could probably be a little quicker through there. And it's fine if you push it 5%, but you don't want to bite off more than you can chew, and then you're off the track. That's no good.
The gap to Weiss behind is now 1.5 seconds.
That was fairly quick. We lost time, but relative to my own laps, that was about neutral.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
So 6.5 laps of fuel by the time we're across the line. That'll be about 6. I'd feel comfortable turning 5 if that differential behind starts coming down. Maybe we go early. That's why you don't want to test too much. I tried to carry a little more speed through there. That's just not the line. Six laps exactly.
That lap time was 1:29.86. Okay Ben, relax, focus, keep it smooth. That's 20 minutes to go. That's half distance. Should be about 8 minutes of fuel remaining.
Arthur went and do a bit of a controlled slide back there. I don't know if such a thing as a controlled slide exists. He was sliding the car and lost a lot of time naturally.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 5.1 seconds.
We'll have a lapped car up here that we'll have to deal with. Maybe just lift there slightly to try and save the tires. It is a sprint race, though. We're over halfway there. Crew chief just told me that a little over 18 minutes ago.
That was 1:29.26.
We got more snow here in Central Virginia, where I live. We got snow this past weekend, or Monday rather, and we lost power for 36 hours. I mentioned that in another video of mine. And we got a little bit more tonight, although this only lasted for 2 or so hours. And the previous snow was very sort of wet, heavy, icy, and that's why there were significant power outages, about 48 inches, depending on where you measured. This one was much lighter, and I think we got maybe an inch, if that, so.
Rocco is reeling you in. The gap's now.
Yeah, I know, I just
seconds.
screwed up that turn. Thanks for the heads up, crew chief. Riveting insight. Alright, let's get away. Ah, shoot. I just carried a little bit too much speed. Exactly 4 laps across the line. I'm going to play it safe. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. And then we're pitting. Johnny is quick through that loop. Johnny and Kako behind us. But we tend to find a little time through the more technical sections. That's why. Oh, I just did the same. But I was able to get it sort of back on the apex and at least get a quick-ish exit. Lost a couple tenths.
Okay, Ben. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Okay, 2 gallons, and 2 more laps to go. This and 1 more. Alternatively, we could pit.
P3's gone off in the loop. P8.
We'll see if the differential is less than a second, we pit. If it's more than a second, we don't. We've made our way up to 8th just by staying out of trouble and staying on the track.
Incident in turn 6. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. The car ahead's pitting now. What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. Okay, Ben, we'll fuel you.
Haven't practiced that one too much. Wasn't a disaster, but I could have probably carried a little bit more speed. That's all right. Okay. That'll be our only pit stop.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
No, there's not.
Focus on the exits. We can go faster here. B13.
Yeah, crew chief has a little bug where every time, seems that pretty much every time you exit the pits at Phillips Island, is it Phillips or Phillip Island? I apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly. But they always think there's traffic coming out, even if there's not. We know people are going to be pitting, so we should try and make this lap a little quicker than it has been. This hasn't been a good lap. Let me try and get into a rhythm here. Let me, rather. It's hard to speak when your brain's doing other things.
Weiss is now in the lead. B12.
Yep, that was the best I've done that turn all race.
The leader's pitting now.
Okay. Not sure if we'll get any more spots back after the pit stops. We shall see. Careful not to over-rotate the car there. Easy to do at this track, especially, in that turn. Especially. Okay, there's one coming out right here. Arthur just beat us out. He must be quicker getting in, or he took a little less fuel.
10th position.
Up to 10.
The lap time was at 129.127.
See if we can't bridge up here to Arthur. If I remember correctly, he tends to push a little deep into this turn, as a lot of people do, as I have done. That wasn't too great.
minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Okay, Ben, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. There's an incident in, turn 10. Gap to Weiss. Ahead is increasing. It's now 2.2 seconds.
Wonder where Kako came out. Somewhere behind us, somewhere beyond 15th. He's not in the top.
That was at
I don't believe
129.78.
not above me in the standings from what I could see. I don't want to spend too much time with my eyes on my black box right now. Now, Ernie behind us. Ernie talked.
Incident in, turn 4. Yellow flag, caution. There's an incident in, turn 5.
Oh, Olaf's gotten into trouble again.
The guy behind's really new in. The gap's now.
Not terribly
6
surprised
seconds.
about that based on my earlier experience.
Cheers, Riley.
Okay. I feel like I've settled into a decent rhythm here. The key is going to be staying away from Olaf and folks behind us for 6, 7 more minutes. Patient, go. Lost a little time there. Yeah, I'm not comfortable pushing more through the loop there, so I'm not going to.
I think P5 has binned it in, turn 4.
Ah. Oversteered right into the curve.
Okay, Ben, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Five laps to go. Okay. That was also fairly quick. We just need Olaf to make a mistake, and I hope he has one in him over the next 5 laps. Speaking of mistakes,
Sorry, buddy. What do you think you want to come to? Yeah. Matioka, learn to fucking over this.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
I don't want Olaf barreling down on me in the loop, but I also don't want to lift here and concede this spot. Okay, well, we'll hang in there. There's going to be pressure for 4 more laps.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.5.
Yeah, he is.
Actually, I didn't even get an increment point for that, Richard. I don't even know if I do.
There's an incident in turn 5.
No, I didn't get one.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
Olaf, I will let you by across the start finish. I'll lift.
Steiger is leading the race.
Alright. Got draft, got a run. Lifting, lifting, lifting.
Okay, Ben.
Left side. Still there. Left side is clear.
P8. That lap was a 1:30.32. Bad luck, mate.
Just waiting, trying to wait for that back end to come around a little bit before hopping on the throttle.
Incident in turn 4.
Okay. That's just up here, so we're gonna have to be on our toes. This is also why it's good to drive in a race. You get sort of this organic ability to follow people. You can get that in practice, but it's hard to keep it going. It's practice. People come and go and sort of bail out after laps or whatever. Here you kind of get this organic experience of following other driving lines and seeing other ways of going around the track that you just can't conceive of. Other people's ideas are sort of their own thing.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
Sort of, you don't know what you don't know, and then you see somebody take a
There's
line.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Just little subtle things, a slightly different entry, whatever, and it really adds to your sort of wealth of knowledge and your ability to approach the course. So 3 seconds to Ernie behind us,
Robinson is now
2
leading.
laps to go. We'll get white flag next time around.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
And we're staying close enough to Olaf that if he makes a mistake, we can capitalize.
Steiger is leading the race. That's a new fastest lap for Steiger, 1:27.68.
Okay, 1 to go. Let's see if we can stay away from Ernie. Lost a second last lap. We got 2. 2 on him.
1 more to go. incident in the loop. Looks like it's Weiss. Yellow flag.
Freebie.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
We're home. Well, whoa, don't say that yet, bud. You still got this thing to deal with. We're home. Made it through the race. Stayed on the track the entire time. We had the 4X with Olaf, sort of as a racing incident.
Okay,
I think
it's over. Good
my
job.
initial reaction was a little too strong. I do think it was a clumsy move by Olaf, but, you know, I ultimately turned into him, so. But I can rewatch it. Anyway, we'll do a little cooldown lap here. If you all liked the video, like it. Click the like button, please. If you think you want to watch more of my videos, subscribe to the channel. And if you don't like it, not your cup of tea, no worries. It's not everyone's thing. That's cool. Probably didn't make it this far though if you didn't like the video. So, yeah, we'll take it back in little pits. Car setup from Pure Driving School. Their link will be in the description. I mean, it's a paid setup. It's a subscription-based thing, so it's not free. But that'll be in the description. And you know, as always, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to comment. Let me know. Reach out. Whatever. And yeah, I'll talk to you all next time. So long, everyone.